The boy who always talked back. Once upon a time, in a cheerful little village surrounded by tall, swaying trees, there lived a boy named Tommy. Tommy was known for his bright, sparkly eyes and a mouth that never stopped talking. But there was one problem. Tommy always talked back. Whether it was his teachers, parents, or friends, he had a habit of giving a saucy reply to everyone. One sunny morning, Tommy was on his way to school, humming along to the songs of happy birds. As he passed by Mrs. Willow's bakery, his nose caught the delightful smell of freshly baked cookies. Tommy's tummy grumbled, but he knew he was late for school. Just then, Mrs. Willow waved at him. "Good morning, Tommy. Aren't you supposed to be in class?" "Don't worry about it, Mrs. Willow. I'm the fastest boy in the village. I'll get there in no time," Tommy replied cheekily and dashed off again. At school, his teacher Mr. Finch was teaching a lesson about respect. "Why is it important to listen to others?" Mr. Finch asked the class. Tommy, without any hesitation, shouted, "So we won't have to hear them nag." The whole class giggled, but Mr. Finch looked at Tommy seriously. "Tommy, sometimes it's important to listen without talking back, to learn from what others have to say," Mr. Finch explained. Tommy shrugged his shoulders and continued with his day, not thinking much of it. After school, Tommy rushed home where his mom asked if he'd done his homework. "I'll do it later," he retorted in his usual manner. That evening, as Tommy played in the park, he noticed a wise old owl perched on a big oak tree. The owl seemed to be watching him closely. Curious, Tommy approached. "Hello there, young lad," the owl hooted warmly. "I've watched you all day. You sure do talk a lot." "Talking's my thing," Tommy said boldly. The owl adjusted its glasses and said, "Ah, but there's wisdom in knowing when to speak and when to listen. Let me tell you a story." Intrigued, Tommy sat down under the tree. The owl began, "Once upon a time, there was a clever fox who also loved talking. One day, he was so busy chatting about his cleverness that he didn't notice a hunter setting a trap. Because he wouldn't listen to the warnings of the other animals, he walked right into the trap. Had he paused to listen, he could have avoided trouble." Tommy blinked, suddenly understanding the lesson in the owl's story. "So sometimes talking a lot can get you into trouble?" he asked softly. "Exactly," the owl nodded. "Listening is an important part of communication. It helps you learn and stay out of danger." Tommy thanked the wise owl and waved goodbye. He ran home thinking about what he'd learned. From that day on, Tommy tried to be more careful with his replies. He listened more during class, helped his mom without talking back, and even asked Mrs. Willow about her day. His family and friends noticed the change and were very proud of him. Tommy discovered that by being respectful and listening, he learned a lot more about the world around him, and it made him happier too. And so, the villagers soon had another thing to say about Tommy. He was not only the fastest boy in the village, but now a boy wise beyond his years. The end. The moral of the story is sometimes listening is more powerful than speaking. It shows respect helps us learn and allows us to understand others better. Please subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.